Hello everyone, and welcome back to Cozy Corner. If you've ever wondered how Parisians manage to make even the tiniest apartments feel so effortlessly chic, you're in the right place. Today, we're diving into the secrets of Parisian decor and learning how to style small spaces like a true pro. From neutral tones and elegant wall molding to statement mirrors and cozy window nooks, these 15 design inspirations will help you transform any small home into a stylish, inviting sanctuary. So, grab a cup of coffee, get comfortable, and let's explore the timeless elegance of Paris together. 1. Neutral tones with character. Parisians know that small spaces look best when the colors are soft and calming. Shades of white, beige, gray, or warm ivory are used to create a backdrop that feels open and inviting. But neutrality doesn't mean boring. Small details bring character. A linen sofa, a weathered wooden coffee table, or a mix of textured cushions can keep the room from feeling flat. Adding subtle patterns like herringbone flooring or a delicate wallpaper accent provides depth without overwhelming the eye. The secret lies in balance. Keep the foundation light and airy while layering with natural materials such as rattan, wood, or stone. This approach gives your home a timeless elegance while maintaining coziness. Neutral tones also make it easier to change styles later. Simply switch out accessories, and your space feels refreshed. By creating harmony in colors and textures, even a compact room feels expansive, stylish, and uniquely yours, just like a Parisian apartment. 2. Statement mirrors for space illusion. Parisian apartments are known for maximizing small square footage, and mirrors play a key role. A large, ornate mirror placed strategically above a fireplace, behind a sofa, or opposite a window creates the illusion of depth and brightness. In a tiny living room, one oversized mirror can act like a window, instantly doubling visual space. Parisians often choose gilded frames with vintage charm, adding a sense of history and sophistication. The reflective quality also enhances natural light, making darker corners come alive. If your budget is limited, try clustering smaller mirrors with different frames for a gallery effect. It's not just practical, but also adds artistry to your decor. Mirrors also make a perfect focal point, reducing the need for extra wall decorations that may clutter the room. The trick is to use mirrors thoughtfully, ensuring they reflect something beautiful, like a piece of art, a plant, or a light source. With this simple touch, your space feels larger, brighter, and undeniably Parisian chic. Three. Wall molding and paneling. Nothing says Parisian elegance like decorative wall molding. Even in the smallest spaces, molding brings instant sophistication and character. Classic paneling transforms plain walls into works of art without needing extra decoration. Painted in soft white or cream, molding blends seamlessly, adding depth without taking up physical space. Parisians use this trick to make small apartments feel like grand Parisian flats. It creates an architectural presence, giving the illusion of high ceilings and openness. To modernize, you can paint the molding in the same color as the wall for a subtle effect, or contrast with darker shades for drama. This simple upgrade pairs beautifully with minimal furniture and chic accents. Unlike heavy decor, molding is lightweight visually but heavy in style impact. The result is timeless and adaptable, whether your furniture is modern, vintage, or eclectic. By elevating your walls, you bring a Parisian apartment's charm into your own small home effortlessly. 4. Antique furniture with modern mix. Parisian style is never one note. Instead, it's about blending eras seamlessly. In small spaces, Parisians love mixing antique furniture, like a vintage armoire, a carved wooden chair, or a Louis-style table, with sleek modern pieces. The combination tells a story, adding both charm and practicality. For example, an antique mirror paired with a modern sofa creates visual interest without feeling forced. Balance is key. One or two statement antiques can anchor the room, while modern pieces keep it functional and uncluttered. This blend also creates texture through contrast, smooth versus ornate, polished versus weathered. Even in a small apartment, this styling trick elevates the atmosphere, making it feel curated rather than cramped. Accessories such as vintage lamps, brass candlesticks, or modern vases can tie the look together. By mixing old and new, you avoid trends that fade quickly and instead create a timeless Parisian aesthetic that works beautifully in compact living spaces. Five, statement lighting. Lighting is everything in Parisian interiors. A chandelier or bold pendant lamp instantly becomes the room's focal point, even in a tiny space. Parisians often choose ornate lighting fixtures, crystal chandeliers, gilded sconces, or sculptural modern lamps that double as art. The secret is scale. One striking piece elevates the room, while the rest of the decor stays simple. A chandelier over a small dining table creates instant Parisian flair, while a floor lamp with a unique design brings personality into a cozy reading nook. Layered lighting is also important. Mix ambient, task, and accent lighting to make the space feel warm and multidimensional. Statement lighting not only brightens a compact room, but also draws the eye upward, creating a sense of height and openness. In short, Parisian design teaches us to view lighting not as background, but as a centerpiece, something that adds sparkle, character, and elegance to even the smallest home. Six, layering textures for depth. Parisian style thrives on contrasts and subtleties, and textures are at the heart of it. In small spaces, layering different textures creates visual depth and coziness without overwhelming. Imagine a linen sofa with a velvet cushion, a wool throw draped casually, and a soft rug underfoot. This mix invites comfort while keeping the eye engaged. Parisians understand that texture speaks louder than color in creating warmth. Rough wood beside smooth glass, a sleek marble table paired with a hand-woven basket. These details make the space feel authentic and lived in. Layering also prevents minimal spaces from appearing cold or sterile. Even in neutral tones, texture adds richness and dimension. For small homes, this approach means every corner feels styled yet comfortable. The key is subtle layering. Don't overcrowd with too many competing fabrics, but aim for harmony. With this method, your home feels as chic and layered as a Parisian apartment, effortlessly balancing comfort and elegance. Seven, vintage rugs for personality. Flooring is often overlooked in small spaces, but Parisians use rugs as a tool to define character. A vintage rug instantly anchors a room, adds warmth, and introduces subtle patterns. These rugs often feature muted colors with intricate designs that complement neutral walls without overpowering them. In compact living rooms or bedrooms, one well-chosen rug can tie the furniture together, making the layout feel intentional and cohesive. Parisians often favor slightly worn rugs because imperfection adds charm and authenticity. A rug under the dining table can separate it visually from the living area, especially in studio apartments. Textiles on the floor not only warm up the space, but also reduce echo, making the room feel cozier. Vintage pieces are timeless, avoiding the disposable look of mass-produced decor. By choosing rugs that tell a story, whether Persian, Turkish, or French-inspired, you're giving your small space a layer of Parisian personality that feels curated and inviting. Eight, Cozy window nooks. Parisians love to turn every corner into a usable, inviting space, and window nooks are a perfect example. Even the smallest window ledge can be transformed into a charming reading spot or cafe-style corner. Add a simple bench cushion, a throw blanket, and a few pillows, and suddenly you have an intimate nook filled with natural light. Plants or candles on the sill add atmosphere, while a small side table can make it practical for tea, books, or a laptop. In compact apartments, this strategy reclaims underused areas, giving the home more function without adding clutter. Window nooks also encourage relaxation, an essential Parisian lifestyle element. Instead of filling every inch with storage, the French prioritize moments of pause and beauty. A cozy nook reminds you to slow down, sip coffee, or daydream. With just a few soft touches, your small space gains the charm and comfort of a Parisian retreat. Nine, gallery walls with personality. In Parisian apartments, walls aren't left bare. Instead, they become storytelling spaces through art. A gallery wall doesn't need to be large. It can be a small cluster of framed photos, sketches, or prints that showcase personality. The secret is variety. Mix different frame styles, sizes, and even art forms for a collected, lived-in feel. In a small room, this draws the eye upward, creating an illusion of space while adding character. Parisians often lean artwork casually on mantels or shelves, adding to the effortless vibe. You don't need expensive art. Postcards, thrifted prints, or personal photographs work beautifully when displayed with intention. The gallery wall becomes more than decoration. It reflects who you are. Even in a compact apartment, it transforms plain walls into something vibrant and meaningful. This Parisian trick shows that beauty lies in curation, not perfection, turning small spaces into galleries of personal expression and timeless style. Brass and gold accents. One of the most distinct Parisian decor secrets is the subtle use of metallics, especially brass and gold. These accents catch the light and add sophistication without overpowering the space. Think of brass cabinet handles, gold-framed mirrors, or delicate side tables with metallic bases. Even in small doses, these finishes elevate the room instantly. Parisians use metallic accents not as flashy decor, but as quiet luxuries, details that shine gently against neutral tones. They also reflect natural light, making the space appear brighter and more open. Metallics pair beautifully with vintage furniture, textured fabrics, and natural woods, creating balance. In compact homes, where every detail matters, small touches of gold or brass create a polished, elegant look. They work especially well in lighting fixtures, giving off warmth and timelessness. By sprinkling metallics thoughtfully, you can achieve that Parisian air of understated glamour in your own cozy space. Statement art pieces. While gallery walls are about collection, Parisian interiors also value single statement art pieces. One bold painting or striking photograph can transform a room and serve as its centerpiece. In small spaces, fewer but larger art choices make the home feel curated rather than cluttered. A dramatic portrait above the sofa, an abstract piece in the dining nook, or even a sculpture on a pedestal can bring character. Parisians often choose artwork with personal meaning or historical flair, mixing old-world charm with contemporary edge. The beauty of this approach lies in simplicity, letting one piece of art breathe rather than overwhelming the space. This not only adds elegance, but also sparks conversation. In compact apartments, statement art acts as a shortcut to luxury without requiring extra furniture or decor. With the right choice, your small space can exude the artistic soul of a Parisian home. 12. Elegant minimalism with functionality. Parisians embrace minimalism, but it's never sterile. Instead, it's a refined minimalism where every item has purpose and beauty. In small spaces, this means choosing fewer furniture pieces, but ensuring each is functional and elegant. A sleek sofa with clean lines, a multi-purpose dining table, or built-in shelves maximize space while keeping the look uncluttered. Neutral colors keep the foundation calm, while layered accents like textiles or vintage decor add character. The trick is editing. Remove what isn't necessary and focus on pieces that add value and comfort. This approach makes compact rooms feel more open and airy. Minimalism also allows for flexibility. You can change accents seasonally without major redesign. The Parisian secret is discipline with a touch of softness, ensuring functionality never sacrifices charm. By blending minimalism with elegance, your small home becomes a sanctuary of calm sophistication. (13) Greenery and fresh flowers. Parisians have a love for nature inside their homes, no matter how small the apartment. Fresh flowers and greenery instantly bring life, color, and freshness to compact spaces. A simple vase of roses on the table, eucalyptus in the bathroom, or potted herbs in the kitchen adds vibrancy. Greenery doesn't just decorate, it purifies the air and creates a calming atmosphere. In tiny apartments, plants also soften sharp lines of furniture and architecture, making the space feel more organic and lived in. Parisians keep arrangements simple and casual, often just a handful of blooms in a glass jar or a single leafy plant in a terracotta pot. These touches bring elegance without requiring much space or effort. For small homes, greenery is a budget-friendly way to infuse charm and coziness instantly. With plants and flowers, you add the Parisian habit of celebrating beauty in everyday life. (14) Decorative books and objects. Books and small objects are more than clutter in Parisian homes. They're markers of personality. Even in tiny apartments, Parisians display books openly on coffee tables, shelves, or nightstands. A stack of art books, novels, or travel journals doubles as decoration. Paired with candles, ceramics, or personal souvenirs, these arrangements tell stories about the people living there. The key is styling with intention. Group items in threes, vary heights, and mix textures for balance. Decorative objects don't need to be expensive. A flea market find can be more charming than store-bought decor. In compact spaces, these small touches add depth and warmth without taking much room. Instead of filling shelves with identical storage boxes, Parisians let objects remain visible, celebrating imperfection. This casual, layered style makes a home feel authentic. By curating books and objects thoughtfully, you transform your space into one full of personality, charm, and Parisian flair. (15) Effortless imperfection. Perhaps the most important Parisian decor secret is embracing imperfection. Unlike rigid, overly styled homes, Parisian apartments feel lived in, layered, and authentic. A slightly wrinkled linen curtain, a chipped ceramic bowl, or a mismatched chair adds charm rather than detracts. This approach celebrates history, memory, and personality. In small spaces, imperfection makes the home feel warm and approachable instead of staged. Parisians believe beauty lies in the details and in how a space makes you feel, not in flawless symmetry. This philosophy encourages freedom. You don't need to wait until everything is perfect before enjoying your home. Instead, curate slowly, layering vintage finds, personal treasures, and practical pieces over time. Effortless imperfection ensures that your space feels unique, never like a showroom, always like a home. With this mindset, Even the tiniest apartment becomes a cozy, stylish, and timeless Parisian-inspired retreat. And that's it. 15 Parisian decor secrets that prove small spaces can be both cozy and incredibly stylish. Which idea was your favorite? Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear how you plan to bring a little Parisian magic into your home. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to Cozy Corner for more design inspiration, and hit the notification bell so you never miss a new upload. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, stay cozy and stay inspired.